What up, YouTube? Grimdark King Reviews here, and today I'll be reviewing Tower of God, Chapter 148. So, what all happened in this chapter? Well, one, we found out that Bomb is just ridiculous. Like, ridiculous with a capital R when it comes to him and the Thorn. And two, that Rachel's still a bitch, and Khun the badass. Enough said. Let's jam. This chapter opened up with Bomb, Thorn controlled, talking to Rachel and telling her that, she's not going anywhere. He then goes on to tell Rachel that if she refuses to listen, he'll have to take her by force. And jeez, Bomb. We get it, you're pissed, and rightfully so, but you might want to tone it down just a little. Just a teeny bit. And, then we see Khun telling Bomb that, if he doesn't stop using the Thorn, it's going to completely go berserk. And keep in mind, the Thorn is the weapon that almost killed, the Hard, the god of the tower. And, yeah, it seems Bomb isn't too far down, because, he can actually form coherent statements, and normally when people are possessed by a weapon, they don't acknowledge anything but their objective. But, even though he's not completely under the Thorn's control, he still tells Khun that, he needs the Thorn's power to get Rachel to come back with him. We then see that Khun is worried because he now has to figure out a way to stop Bomb from using the Thorn. Keep in mind that Thorn is ridiculously strong even right now. In the next panel, we switch over to Bomb and Rachel with Bomb ordering Rachel to come with him. He plans on bringing her back to the outside of the tower, i.e. where they came from. And, he then goes on to ask her, what it is that made her throw away all of the good time that they had. And, he says he just can't understand her, so he's going to have to bring her back. And while this is going on, the third member of Rachel's party, who, remained cloaked the entire time, tells Bomb that he has to let Rachel go. And, while he was saying this, he was rushing at Bomb, expecting to catch him off guard, but Bomb is having none of that mess. Because Bomb essentially teleports behind the dude, and, they have a short fight where we get to see that, Bomb with the sword is actually ridiculously strong. And we then see that the dude that Bomb crushed last chapter to get to Rachel, yeah, that was Daniel, and apparently he's still alive. And he's telling the cloak dude, he's like, I underestimated Bomb, I underestimated these younglings. And he is expressing his regret for that. And while this exchange is going on, Khun tells Ja Wangmin that, he'll take care of Bomb, he'll make sure Bomb's okay, and that Ja just needs to worry about Kasano making sure he doesn't get away. So Ja then proceeds to attack Kasano, with Daniel commenting that, he underestimated Bomb, and because Daniel wanted them to get out of there as soon as possible, but Bomb went berserk a little bit earlier than he expected, so that just screwed all of his plans. We then switch over to Bomb and the Cloaked Man's fight, with Bomb holding the upper hand, because, the Cloaked Man didn't bother to put up his guard. And I'm like, bad choice, man. You need to quit underestimating Bomb's strengths. Because without the Thorn, he's ridiculous with his Shinso control, but with it, he's just broken. And, while this mini fight's going on, we switch over to Khun, who's trying to stop Rachel from, leaving by putting her in Shinso prison. Which is quickly broken by Daniel, who, quickly leaves with the others, or attempts to leave with the others, after Poe arrives at the Navigator. And, the reason for wanting to leave this fast is because we find out that the door Yuraha opened, well, it has to stay open in order for them to board the same compartment, but if it ends up closing, they end up boarding it different, and apparently there's no, crossing over. No, once you get in, you're there. You don't go anywhere. We then go back to Bomb's fight, and surprisingly, the Cloaked Man is holding up pretty well. Although apparently Bomb is getting faster and faster as time goes on. Because the Cloaked Man, he's like, wow, his attacks are really light. And then he gets a heavy attack, and then, the fight goes on, and he notices that Bomb's getting faster and faster. But, holy crap, the Thorn is starting to talk to Bomb. Now, note, weapons don't normally talk to you. They should not ever talk to you. So since the Thorn is talking to Bomb, you can tell shit's about to happen. And, the Thorn's pretty much telling Bomb that, he needs to release more and more power, that this isn't all the Thorn can do. And, yeah, Bomb just keeps powering up to the point where the Cloaked Man, who was matching him earlier, can't even keep up anymore. And the chapter ends with Rachel heading towards the Navigator bird thing, and she appears to either be worried or regretting the fact that, she had to see Bomb like this. I'd probably go with her still being shell-shocked from encountering him, because she thought that he was dead for the longest time. So, what happened in this chapter? Well, one, we find out that the Thorn hasn't completely taken over Bomb, so there's still some hope of him, remaining himself. Two, that the Navigators finally arrived and they're, starting to leave. And three, that Rachel might be showing a little bit of regret for her actions. So this is Grimdark King Reviews signing off. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, people, have an awesome day.